Alright, I dig this intro right from the get-go. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Bulwark, Falconeer Chronicles. It is the follow-up to a game I played a while back called Falconeer, where you were flying around on a giant falcon doing quests and stuff. And I wasn't super keen on it. I think it just felt like it was too big and expansive for me, and I quickly felt directionless. However, I have to say I've been following the development of this game for a while, and boy, it is everything I could have possibly hoped for out of a Citybuilder. It's super weird, it doesn't play quite like anything else from what I can tell, it's got a really nice aesthetic, and it does something that I really adore, which is taking a pre-existing setting and franchise, and an amount of the assets too, I'm assuming, and builds it into something new and special and interesting. I know a lot of people are like, oh, these are the same models and animations from like a previous game, but I love it when game developers do that. Like, looking
Welcome
at this,
to Bulwark, a
hello.
game about chaotic creativity. No conventional controls, one button to paint the landscape, another to move about. And while you paint towers and walls, people will start to make the world come alive. Keep building, that's the trick. This can be confusing at first, overwhelming even, but don't worry, there's also no mistakes.
Well, that's kind of fun. Normally I get kind of degossed by developers popping in to say stuff, but that was charming. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how am I going to be able to build this thing? If there's only one button, I don't know, let's figure this out.
This is the campaign mode. Here you get a taste of the open world building sandbox. It has a basic tutorial, a resource system based only on distance rather than how much you can produce, and an ever-expanding set of encounters, world events, and unlockables.
I have no idea what these differences are. 1, 2, and 3?
A word of advice: click and build everywhere. There are no mistakes, and slowly figuring out what builds where and how things grow is part of the game. It's about experimenting, so don't be afraid and go wild.
Oh good, I can disable the tutorial. Resource depletion, yeah, I think we kind of want just all of these. Starting extractors, 1 of each. Let's do 2 of each just so I get a bonus. Faction leaning free house, sure.
Our people were wrecked during the War of the Tree. Dunkel, Castellus, Moorbridge, and even Port Remit. Nothing remained of our prosperous free houses after decades of attrition. We took what we had and left, in order to resettle in peace, away from the warlords and fiefdoms that remain. We will succeed, because on our backs the past was built, and from our hands the future will be wrought.
I also love low poly, minimal texture aesthetics like this. I don't know, there's just something about it that feels very, like, toyish to me, but in a very good way. Okay, I think I know how to play. This is going to take a little bit of doing, but it should be fine. So I got to build an outpost. I'll slap it on top of this.
We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
Okay, I'm just going to build that there. So we've just built an outpost, a wood mill. Okay, so if I do space, we'll build a walkway between them. Swap to this. Then we want to build a walkway there. So now we're going to be mining stone, wood, and providing people. I'm not fully sure about how everything works in this game, just because I've only played like an amount of the tutorial, but I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go along. Let's see. So I should be able to just kind of build everything, yeah? So I'm just going to build some walkways around. Okay, resource flow control. Ah, there we go. So we've got a free house outpost. My population's going up a little bit. We've got a wood mill, a stone quarry, and some other things. So we can build a tower. Oh, we can upgrade. Okay, so we've got a stone tower, workers, wood, stone, iron. I'm going to swap over here, see what I can do. Much of this I'm just going to have to kind of figure out as we go along. Because there's a lot here. I think what I'm mostly just supposed to do is keep expanding. I'll have to see what we can do with like trade routes and some other things, but for now I might as well just make a somewhat substantive system. So from what I can tell, what we were doing is transferring wood from the wood mill to both the stone quarry and our large outpost. We can build towers and some other things. Let's see, let's swap to the surveyor, switch to buildings, open map, move surveyor, resource control. Well, we see that. So stone is going here, which is moving over here, which can move over here. I guess if I swap to this tower, we can build a tower. Wait, there is a build foundation? Ah, space. So I can build foundations for my people to build up. Oh, this is fun. So it kind of reminds me of Townscaper, but like much more detailed with stuff going on. So in that case, I'm just going to build kind of like a big plateau city here on the hill. I don't really have a specific reason, but I like the idea of having this greater area to work with. We don't have that many resources, though, so eventually I'm going to have to care about that. But yeah, it seems like the more of these platforms I build, the more my city kind of expands. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's swap back to this one. Okay, do we want to just build another tower here? Sure. And do we want to connect them? I think so. So we're still having some worker quantity issues, but I think it's mostly just distance to the main outpost.
We have reached a milestone in population, aligning with the free houses. This will attract new free house captains and commanders to our banner. The free house folk are numerous, and will generally make for the majority of people in our...
Oops.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Okay, so we cannot upgrade any further until we find some iron. Well, in that case, why don't we switch to the surveyor and see what else we have? Because it looks like, yeah, we might not have any iron, period. However, we do have another wood mill. Let's see, move surveyor, switch to buildings. I could build a resource. So I'll just put them there. I wonder if I can actually get multiple quarries in one area, though I think we might have worker limitation problems. I have no idea what he is saying. Okay. Oh, I see. I was just... My cursor was in the wrong spot. And now we're too high up. Get back down there, boy.
You have no available resource extractors.
Oh, am I out? How do I know? Here, let's go back. If I don't have any more, then we're kind of out of luck for the moment. Okay. So let's swap to this and take a look. So we've got plenty of wood and stone and some other things. You know what? Yeah, do we want to connect these? As well build some walkways. Kind of between all of them. I don't really know if that benefits me too much. But this might also make my resources transfer better and faster. We seem to have plenty of wood and stone. So... Oh, right. The one benefit on all of this is... if you notice, these are all getting, like, little houses along the way. So that gives us extra population. So in that case, I think what I might want to do is still extend this direction. Even if we don't have any more extractors to work with. Okay. So we're up for a bit. And I'm sure we'll get more as we go along. But I think the best thing for me to do is to just kind of expand my holdings in various spaces. I'm just going to create an upper and lower Junon here, aren't I? These poor people. Okay, they're not going to get fully overshadowed here. Nope, now they are. Somebody lives down there. I would feel bad. I do feel bad. I have now created an undercity in which my people will dwell. They will only see the light of day through the cracks in the foundations as the upper class lives on their sweet platforms. And so on and so forth. So I think right now, yeah, I can just do whatever I want. And I think that's kind of the point of the game, is that you're just supposed to make really aesthetic cities. Yeah, so if you notice, this wood mill is now producing up to 14. Let's see. Let's swap to this one. It's producing up to 14 wood. There we go. Interesting, the different types. Can I upgrade this one? I can.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Yeah, we don't have any iron, though. So we're a little limited on some of these things. And I'm just going to go nuts. We seem to get plenty of resources, so it's just a matter of, like, how nice can I get it looking? I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not able to build too much. Oh, 46. Is that how much I have total on me, or... I guess I'll have to pay attention and see if that depletes. Oops. Can I undo that? I cannot. Well, this is scuffed looking. What have I done? I'm just gonna kind of wing it, hook things together. What does this even do? I mean, it kind of works. Move over here. Ooh, I like that giant bridge. Yeah, the dynamic city building looks really nice. Ooh, and they've got green roofs over here. I don't think the whole faction does, though. I see, my camera is currently locked to this location. Okay, so here's the other question. I'm going to swap to my surveyor. Can I get another one of these stone mines?
You have no available resource.
Yeah, so I have no resource. Okay. So what can I do? Well, we can open the map. Oh, we got some stuff here. Smelly log floater. So if I want iron, I have to go to one of these two other islands. Oops. Can I go places? Oh, sick. I can leave.
Your surveyor can build a mine on this spot. Workers will mine for ore, and the metallurgical industry will be built up around it. Iron will allow our most advanced towers and buildings.
Okay. So we've now got this.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers. You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby.
Okay, so how do I connect these things?
You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. You cannot build on top of the sea tree fungi. These are needed to produce wood.
Yeah, so it wouldn't let me hook those up. Yeah, so the best I can do is make some platforms. So we got to figure out how to specifically ship resources from place to place. Okay, let's go back to my large outpost. I guess I might as well build a couple of platforms around here. Even though it seems like, for the most part, yeah, there's only so much I can do. Ooh, that's a cool looking wall. It almost seems like this is kind of like a landing spot for birds and whatnot. It seems like people are building on top of it. Okay. So if we go to game help. Okay. So resources, building, trade routes. Ocean-going ships primarily act as transports or combat vessels. Enemy captains offer their services in both cases. Transport captains will ship one or more resources between harbors. Combat captains patrol between the harbors. Okay, so how do we build one of those? Ah. So foundation, tower, build not possible. These are foundations, and we can upgrade. So we want to figure out how to get an anchor down. Command tower's maximum height is affected by foundations and access to workers. The more foundations and workers there are, higher a command tower can reach. Oh, command towers. Yeah, settlements, combat. Map, soul tree, some other things, and credits. So I have to figure out how to build a harbor. Well, that's scuffed looking. What a weirdo bridge. Can my people actually scale that? No, the bridge is purely to that crane. Okay. So I need a harbor. Where am I going to do that? Wait. There's something about a harbor start. Build harbor start. Space. Oh.
I will only carry iron and workers for our industries.
Okay. So, Captain Salad Tree. He's got a sloop. Iron free house, unconnected.
The iron I transport is helping our settlement grow and prosper.
Okay, cool. So now I gotta figure out how to actually connect it to the other situation. There we go.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth. You have no available resource extractors.
So here's the other question. Go back for a second. I don't know how to get more resource extractors. As of yet, yeah, we have some amount of iron. I'm going to put another one of these down.
I will carry stone and workers only. Nothing. It brings me joy to see our settlement.
Feel kind of bad for interrupting them, but hey, here we are. Okay, do we build another? Because we want one that moves
wood. This trade
wood.
route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Okay, I don't think we actually have one. Oh.
brings me joy to see our settlement thriving.
Okay, so this is a settlement end.
It brings me joy to see our settlement thriving. No more restless nights for me.
Oh, we can demolish. Hold V. Oh, blessed be. Okay.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Okay, so if I do this...
My ship only carries wood and workers. A new home. Seeing it prosper fills me with pride.
I'm not super sure that this is exactly the most practical. Let's see. Swap the buildings for a second. Can I?
You cannot build here.
Yeah, we have no
There
wood.
is no tower with access to wood nearby. You cannot build a harbor this close to another harbor.
Interesting. It drops off just a little bit. If I move over, it's like just good enough, but not quite. Or no, maybe it just turns dark. Can I like tell you to get lower? Because the problem is we need to maybe get that harbor. And I could build it like out here somewhere. What is this soul tree? Oh, these are different captains, sort of.
You cannot build a harbor this close to another harbor. You cannot build a harbor this close to another harbor.
Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Can I actually select connecting? No, that didn't work. Go here. You're unconnected. There's got to be a way that I can just get it.
Seeing it prosper fills me with pride.
There's got to be a way that I can connect it
My
to.
ship carries wood.
Oh wait, hold up. I'm a dingus.
It brings me joy.
My ship carries wood. Things are good.
It brings me joy to see our settlement thrive. I will carry stone and workers only, nothing else. It brings me.
Things are good.
Okay, so we've got those two. So they're now using or moving all of the resources. I figured it out, kind of. It's a little awkward, but now we can actually go over here to the iron mine and build it up a little bit, if we want to. Because we actually have some level of basis. I'll have to figure out how to get some more outposts. But at least this is a functional location for now. Let's just do like kind of a nice wheel spoke situation. Oh, we got the resources. We seem to have plenty. There we go. Just fill this in. Can I get one more? There we go. Yeah. That's a nice little kind of iron foundry looking area. It'll have to get expanded eventually, but it's good enough for what I'm doing right now. So let's take a look at some things. I guess one option we do have is this harbor versus this harbor. I think this is where the iron's coming from. I'm actually going to destroy it. Because we should be able to...
Things are good.
Right? No. Weird.
It brings me joy to see our settlement thriving.
Interesting. So I only have 3 captains to work with. So let's go back to this one. Okay, so let's assign captains. What about the other ones? No. I suppose I'm wrong. Alright. Maybe I only have access to 3 captains at the moment. Maybe we'll get more. Maybe it's on a per harbor basis. Maybe it's any number of things that I have yet to figure out. One way or another, I'm just happy to have 2 functional harbors here that I can work with.
This trade route is now connected. The cap.
Okay. So, we should be transferring iron away and building up. So, I guess other thing I can do here, we could upgrade these. Select higher floor, lower floor. Ooh. Now that's cool. So yeah, we can kind of spread this triangular foundation around. It looks better connected than the stone stuff was. By like a mile. Okay, can I upgrade this further? I can. How much can I upgrade this singular tower? Interesting. If I do that, if I do this, what happens? Just seems to extend it out a little bit. Okay. Can I... Oh. You know what? That's probably good enough. Okay, higher floor. It looks like this might be the end of it. Oh, but we can assign a commander.
No available commanders on your roster. Commanders and their valuable retinue can be found across the Earthsea.
Okay. So in that case, I'm just going to leave it for now. Because our outpost is doing fine. I guess the one thing I could do is specifically upgrade... Go back and grab a couple of things. So let's actually upgrade this one. I forget what's the point. I think this is the point where it starts actually demanding more. Here we go. Let's get these nice triangular foundations down. It just feels right around the harbors to have kind of like a big pseudo-metropolitan district. What does that do? Oh. So it looks like it can actually have like a kind of nearer one. And something to that extent. Neat. Gotta make sure that I'm actually recording here. At a moment, just mild moment of panic where I'm like, oh yeah. I haven't actually checked that yet. Let's see. Can I upgrade the wood mill? Is that a thing that I can do? No, I can demolish it. But that's about it. Alright. I don't know, do we want to upgrade this one? Sure. Because we might as well upgrade everything that we possibly can nearest to our base. Let's actually maybe get this one maxed out. I guess that's about as far as this is going to get. Put it up one. There we go. And this way, that stupid-ass bridge that I built a long time ago actually has meaning. Sorry, people that live along the water. I've just bulldozed your home to make sweet platforms
Only
for other people to live in.
built in the deep by your surveyor.
Interesting. See if we can build it out a little further. It doesn't seem to want to let me. Oh, there we go. Connect this here. Can I do more? Just want to see if I can get it to line up with the bridge better. It did not. That was... I'm not going to think too hard about this bridge. I'm just going to assume there's a gateway in there and it's perfectly fine. Alright, so what else do we do? We seem to be getting even more people. So... it seems like we're fine. Let's just keep upgrading a number of these towers. Make them bigger. Have kind of my homeland be about as beefed out as it can be. At some point, I know we have to worry about getting attacked. I've yet to figure out how to deal with that. I know it's in the knowledge-based document I was looking at earlier, and there's other ways of... I mean... I guess I'd have to start over to actually properly play the tutorial. Does that actually do anything for me? It gets rid of the lower layer. Do I want to do that? Sure. There we go. It looks nice and tidy. These kind of big disc structures. Alright, let's go to the top, though. I think I want to build exactly one of these. Here? Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Let's actually demolish that one. We don't want a tower. Because I think a tower would just not really fit the vibe. Let's turn off the resource control. Right now, we don't need to care about it. Kind of. Let's check the map. Where are we at and what are we up to? I guess one thing I should check is, what are our controls? Resource flow. Yeah, my main question is, how do we know how many more extractors I have? How do I get more of them?
You have no available resource extractors.
Yeah, how do I get another resource extractor? Well, I guess in the meantime, I'm just going to build this up. I don't think I'm going to make this one the, like, perfect disc. I don't think we even want this to be anything particularly spectacular. The other option we do have is just... well, actually, let's go the other direction. We've got a mystery over there, and it seems like my surveyor is just going to do a thing. So, we'll just leave that area alone. And see what we can find here. Hello. Okay, investigate.
What's
investigate.
more valuable than a warm hearth in these bleak times? Well, look no further. Master fabricator of boilers and heated houses. What's more valuable than a warm hearth in these bleak times? Well, look no further. Master fabricator of boilers and heated houses, at your service. Had some minor mishaps at my previous patron, but I assure you, I can deliver fabulous Mark II heated houses.
Sure. Businesses appear. Okay, so we've got some things on our compass. I wonder if I've been ignoring stuff I should be dealing with. There's a boat in our harbor, too. And then I should go see what that blinky thing is.
Seems I have finally found that rumored safe haven. And what a sorry sight. Where are your gunships? Your corvettes? Where is your fleet? Truly, my services are urgently needed. This here is an ironclad steam rig. Not many of these around anymore. And she is for hire. We seek a new patron, new waters to guard, and new harbor for repairs and restocking. What say ye? Our
Sure.
friends I have finally...
You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship to defend your trade routes.
Well,
Things are good.
Any pirate would do well to avoid my guns. I will... This route is acceptable. We'll patrol its waters and keep any traders safe.
okay, cool. So now my traders between those should be nice and safe. We seem to have... Oh, we have another question mark here.
Hello there. Word has it that you have a space for me and my crew. We'll make a fine addition to your workforce. Hello there.
You
Sure.
have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
Okay, so I'm
The
being
ship
told...
has entered our waters. It's marked on the map.
So that yellow thing must just tell me where to go if I want to go home.
There is word amongst Freehouse traders that you offer respite for weary captains. Will you have me and my ship?
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
Okay, and he specifically transports, like, freaking everything. So I'll have to work on that. How many of these ships do we have?
You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship to defend your trade routes.
I should have been paying attention. Turns out I could get quite a lot of these folks. Okay, let's take a look at our map. What are we doing? So we might actually have some foes nearby that I could get over to, maybe. If I take a look at my soul tree... Freehouse supporters, outpost citadels, captains active. How do we get a citadel? It's got to do something with this. Upgrade? Maybe that's it. Okay, so we have a Freehouse citadel now. Looks like just one hell of a tower, but hey, I ain't complaining. Okay. Ooh. Seems like the Citadel might build some heckin' platforms, too. Those poor people. Once they were literally the top of the town. And now... Well... Now they're somewhere in the foundations, I suppose. I wish I could actually kind of set the height on amount of these. Just so I had, like, a deeper control. On the flip side, now my citadel looks like a proper citadel. Even if it also does have a bit of a fungal look to it. Okay, so things are looking pretty good. Oh, here's a question.
You have no available commanders on your roster. Commanders and their valuable retinue can be found.
Okay, so we don't have any more commanders to, like, really mix in there. That's probably fine. Let's take a look at the map. So, we have the smelly log floater. Do we go figure that out? There's a lumber island over here. I'll check that quick. See if it lets me build something on this one.
You have no available resource.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, then we have the maw. And some other things. So I guess let's go figure out what the smelly log floater is, what they do.
A resource colony ahead. Our settlement's too far away.
Ah, okay. So we can trade manpower for wood. We can declare war on them, negotiate peace, invite them to join.
Raid before trade, but we lost some good fighters. How about you send over some workers to the trade harbor, and we can send some wood in exchange? This wood mill and all of its seeds reproduction are for the Bannerless.
Okay, so let's establish a trade harbor.
Requires resources that can then be exchanged for goods or mercenaries.
A new home. Seeing it prosper fills me with pride.
I'll transport anything you...
I serve to protect our people. My ship stands
Okay.
good up.
I'll ferry your workers anywhere, if you'll let me.
A new home. Seeing it
Okay, so
prosper
he'll
fills
transport
me with
wood and
My
workers,
ship stands...
I'll
and
ferry
she'll
your-
I'll
defend.
transport anything you wish me to.
So I think we're good. Are they connected? Yes. It looks like they are. So if we take a look at this... Yep. So this is the one harbor I hadn't connected, just automatically does what I need it to. Sick. All right, so now what do we do? We haven't found any commanders
on
yet.
the horizon.
But we have some buildings out this direction. Okay, sure. What a neat game. Yeah, it very much takes away a lot of the, oh, hello, what is this thing?
The guild used to have surveyors, explorers, wreck divers and more, all funded to keep trade going and expand both Freehouse and Imperium settlements. But alas, much has been lost. Perhaps you can employ some guild surveyors.
Okay. So what is this? It was demolished to gain them? Either that or I just deleted them from existence and whoops-a-doo. I have no idea. Okay, I don't know. Let's, Sure, let's connect those for no good reason. And do we just upgrade this a couple of times? Or we might as well. Let's just kind of expand a couple of these. I swapped to this one. Do the exact same. I wonder what happens if you have two of these towers like right next to each other. Working semi-synergistically.
Only harbors could be built in the deep by your surveyor.
Okay. Is it this one? Not this one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, how well do they merge together? They kind of just overlap, unfortunately. I was hoping for something a little bit spicier, maybe. But I'm also, I mean, this is already pretty impressive. Just the natural connection points between everything. So I'm not too bothered. The one thing I might want to do is check the settings. Can I actually change the voice output? Yeah, let's boost that up a little bit. Some of these characters are very quiet. And I would like to hear them. Okay, let's swap over to this one. Upgrade it as well. Our goal to some degree is to just get enough population that I can maybe get some commanders. Maybe. Okay, let's actually, I've never really overbuilt on this upper level here to this degree. Gosh, that actually looks really cool. I don't think I want to touch that one. Not too much. Let's go down. just do that. Let's see, we'll leave that one.
Buildings on the horizon.
I think it's gonna try and have me do the surveyor thing. Oh, wait. Is this the surveyor thing that we were told about earlier? Might be. Well, do we put it here? Oh no, this is build an outpost. Interesting. Where would I put it? I don't know. Maybe we'll put it out here. Well, let's see what they have to say. Because it seems to be this is where we get a number of our functional resources.
We see you, friend. We have set up our stable of warbirds and falconeers at this location. Perhaps we can join you and relocate closer to your operations.
Sure. Okay, so what is this?
This command tower is missing access to workers.
It's also just kind of nothing. So, whoop. I'll put somebody else there later. Well, maybe not there. I just want to see if I can actually have a command tower worth anything. Though, do we? Well, let's find out. Let's go back to this. Go over to this one. Upgrade it to maximum, seeing as we're here.
You will find no finer stable, not since the heyday of the War of the Tree. In service to our people, my retinue of falconeers is eager to settle in and get their warbirds airborne. Do not delay. Rest assured, friend, my warbirds are the strongest and fastest. My stable mixes Sark Hunter and Northern Grey Dive traits. Warbirds, the likes of which have not been seen for decades.
Okay, so I think what's happening here, that -6, I think that reduces the workforce gain. See if I can put some platforms on this. So we do need to get that outpost down, probably ASAP. Ah, it's so cool looking though. Interesting. Oop. Didn't quite like that one tile. But I guess if I do something like this, it's not so bad. Alright, there we go. I don't know, do we just multi-layer cake this? Because I like the idea of having a citadel that is like... Well, I guess that didn't work. If my falcons are going to be coming out of this thing... Okay, it looks like -6 is the absolute maximum at the moment. Now, I think we do need to be careful as we are no longer gaining
New forces are
workers.
ready nearby. Fly up to their command tower for them to join our battle group.
I think I just have falcons. Okay, at some point I'm going to get attacked. Where do we want to set up? I mean, honestly, the Iron Island where I'm at isn't a bad place for an outpost. Yeah, let's just go over here. Okay, so let's get the guild surveyors. Now, what did they do? Interesting. It won't let me upgrade them for some reason. Alright, so let's go back. We've built them, but it didn't quite do what I wanted it to. Let's go to this one. Do I demolish? Or... Oh no, actually, it looks like we're fine. We just maybe need to expand some of these. Make them more substantial. Like, don't get them all the way up, but expand their holding territory by an amount. Because it seems like the bigger my fortress is, the bigger my citadel's, like, population gain is. And so it isn't the worst idea. For me to hook some things together. Oh, that is a cool bridge. Between two complete... Can I redo the bridge? It kind of can. Let's try again. Is it really not gonna... That's a shame. I was hoping to get another one of those cool bridges. Okay, we might as well give it a little bit so we can extend it. Yeah. Because we didn't have the big foundations on this one. So maybe that's the reason why we're not getting the cool bridge between. There it is. So can we get it on the other side too? It doesn't get rid of the old bridge though, which amuses me greatly. Okay, that got rid of the bridge, but it also kind of didn't work that hot. Let's go here. Gonna upgrade this to some degree. Because, yeah, we might as well have a couple of these, like, settlement outpost looking spaces in these gaps.
A raiding party is targeting your trade routes.
Okay, so I've got battle birds. Where's this raiding party? Down here?
Hostiles! Man the turrets!
Are they like weird bug beasts? I have no idea.
Victory! A hard-won bit of good news! Let us bring word back to our people.
So I know there's one other part of this that I haven't poked at yet. Let's see. Surveyor camera tracking, frame rate counter. Oh, let's turn off vibration. I'm not using a controller anyway. Oh. Was there a thing? Oh. Wait, there is a thing. No, never mind. That's the... So you can travel there. I'm just curious about these guild surveyors. I guess I won't know. At least for a time. Let's take a look at our resources. Yeah, we might just have to have a higher population before it actually lets me do anything particularly cool. That's a hell of a staircase. Okay. I guess let's go take a look at Smelly Log Floater for the time being. And see how these guys are doing.
This wood mill and all. Sark's piss! What a bad idea!
So they're intimidated by me.
This wood mill and all of its sea tree. You're joking, right? Get some pirate blood going in that settlement of yours. Then we'll talk. Sark's piss! What a bad...
Okay, so they're not... Oops. They're probably not going to join me. We can trade wood with them, but that's about it. Yeah, the main question is... what do we do here? I mean, I guess we actually just warp back home. And see what I can do. Because it seems like the best possible thing I can do at the moment is just make the biggest dang settlement I can. Have to make sure these are lined up correctly. Okay. Connect these. Let's start upgrading them.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Oh, we're just out of juice? Well, we do have another iron island. I can go see if I can put an extractor down. Or... actually, we might have plenty of iron. We just have to wait for it to arrive. Yeah, you can actually see it's getting very wiggly. So there's only so much we can do with what we have where we have it. Well. Because I think the smoother and more like... stable that line is, the more likely it is to... or the more it has they can work with. And so I think that iron is too far away. Well, we have other options. Because, yeah, well, I could do more here. Maybe go back.
An anomaly has been spotted in the distance.
There we go. Let's go check that out. And then if we can't get anything else, I say we come back to this and spruce it up. Especially because it's pretty close to a wood island. I don't think I can connect them together, but it'd be kind of cool if I could.
Chromo. How you on? Castellius Chrome. You want it? I can brew it. Few folks can say that nowadays. What say you? You got a spot for a bit of crumb?
This sounds dangerous, but sure. Okay. So when we come back here, and yeah, let's just upgrade everything. And clearly we've got loads of iron. I don't think I want to tax our manpower in case we actually hit the negatives. You know what, actually? I should buff this central thing up. I think I can go up one more layer. Before it becomes too dire. Okay, let's just fill in the natural kind of waterway. Whoops. Get out of here. Alright, there we go. I feel like this should be a easy warning for ecological collapse. There's probably some kind of like heavily specialized, extremely endangered species that lived in this little pond, and I think I've just driven them to extinction. Because, yeah, there's no natural inlets, I think. So this might have actually been like a freshwater bowl. Well, luckily this game does not judge me on those actions. Otherwise, I would actually start to feel some guilt here.
Pirates are raiding one of our trade routes. Send your flagship to deal with them.
Aren't I trading with the pirates? Shouldn't the pirates be... whatever. Alright, there it is. I don't think I have much to worry about. Never mind. That actually does seem to be a...
Alert!
Slightly spicier group. Never mind. They're toast.
The enemy is defeated. Their splinters scattered.
Experience gained? Okay, can I upgrade you yet? It says I can upgrade them, but it doesn't look like I can. I'll do one more? Yes. Nope. Well, you know, actually, that's not the worst idea. Here's the question. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to get viable resources. At least not too many viable resources to the end of this. It's got a little bit of wood. A little bit of iron. But I do like the idea of kind of this harbor town right at the end of this like extremely long snaking pathway out into the middle of nowhere. I almost wish this had more nitty-gritty resource distribution and stuff. It'd be kind of cool if you could actually like, yeah, use this as a fishing area. I think maybe the trick would be the business owners, the dude we had earlier with the crumb. Because there's something about businesses appearing. And like, I think this is a crumb house, but I could be wrong. The thing with the giant brass thing on the outside. Like, I almost kind of wish those were buildings that I was getting rarely. And intermittently that would be how would I describe it? Specifically used to like upgrade things. It doesn't look like I can go any further than this. Well, it's fine. I don't really have a plan for this, just kind of a A little whatever. It's interesting. I guess this water is too deep out that direction. So it's not going to let me build more than that, but that's okay. Alright, so what do we want to do? Do we want to try and actually go further? Because unless I miraculously gain a resource extractor that I somehow don't know what to deal with, yeah.
You have no available resource extractors.
I don't know how to get more. So apart from like going hog wild with this base and expanding it further, I think it's maybe time that we head for the maw and find some new people. Okay, let's take a look. Do we want to head for Stargazer? Okay, so we want to head... this direction, I think. The map is smaller than you think it is. And worst comes to worst, I can always warp down. I'm just hoping that I get the ability to put down a new base or resource or something.
Buildings on the horizon.
Are they? Maybe back home. Not seeing it, so maybe it's just telling me about the other factions out this direction. Sure. Yeah, I just want to see if I can make inroads with another faction and possibly recruit them. We do actually have 8 pirates. Oh. I wonder if I can actually build more at that pirate cove. Because if I have 8 pirates, maybe I can do more.
A substantial settlement in the distance.
Hopefully I can warp back here. But I might have to put down the surveyor thing.
We are the Imperial Academy. The monster bounty of knowledge now feeds the Imperial ambition. What was hidden is now known, and by its virtues, the monster can never rise again. We are low on fuel, but have plenty of labor from our young recruits. We are willing to trade them for wood by the trade harbor.
Okay, it's an option. It doesn't look like I can warp back to them. And there's no way that I can build, like... an outpost here. So maybe that is what the surveyor thing is. I don't know. Let's go back to the smelly log floater. Can I actually build things here?
A new home. Seeing it prosper fills me with
I'll ferry your workers anywhere.
I'll transport anything you wish. Things are improving. This route is profitable, and I've been hauling good loads.
Okay. So now we should have a small amount that I can potentially build
something
here.
On the horizon.
Well, we wait for those resources to show up maybe. Let's go check this out. Either way, I should probably mention at this point, as this is a good stopping point, at least for now. I'm a little perplexed on how to get more resource extractors, but we might just have to get more population to get there.
We can heal your people, giving them the dreams of their lost kin. Provide them peace and healing. This is what we have always done. We would set up a sea chantress pagoda in your settlement and spread our healing.
Sure. I wish I could do a little bit more management, just to see like meaningful changes as a result of that, because I don't know if that's an aesthetic thing or if that actually does have like a meaningful benefit.
Enemies are wreaking havoc. A captain has lost their ship.
What? Oh, shit.
We are under fire.
Where are they?
The enemy is defeated. Their splinters scattered.
Okay. Does the ship get rebuilt?
Things are good.
My ship stands in good order.
Things are improving.
Yeah, we lost the
I'll
lumber
ferry your
ship.
workers anywhere. They feel there's lots of traffic, but I will continue to. I'll ferry your.
Oh, she does manpower. Yeah, so we actually straight up lost that commander. Okay, let's go back to the guild surveyors. I don't think they're doing me much good here. Let's go to this one. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. So now I have the ability to build the guild surveyors kind of wherever I want. I'll just have to hope for more. So I guess the real trick is put the guild surveyors
Buildings
out somewhere
on the horizon.
very far away, and use it as a fast travel point. Though whatever this is looks cool. Anyway, I might as well mention that Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles.
Company Mongres Los Sans bids you welcome.
Sure. So I think he's oh.
This command tower is missing access to workers.
Yeah, so that's a command tower to build like an actual thing. I'll probably just put the surveyor quarters near those lumber camps and see what I can do about that at a later date once I figured out how to make more. I wish I could actually fabricate resource extractors. It's kind of weird that I can't, but I'm assuming it's kind of artificially limited just so I specifically can't like progress too quickly or too aggressively. Let's see. I thought there was a couple of lumber collectors in the area. Oh, maybe I just need to get closer. It's probably that. Either way, so I guess I was going to mention the Bulwark is available on Steam as of March 26th. I'm going to verify this information just to make sure it's completely correct. It's a weird city builder. It definitely doesn't play like anything else I've ever played before, but I think that is kind of cool. I brought up the comparison earlier to Townscaper, and I think I stand by it. It has a lot of that
substantial settlement in the distance.
It has a lot of that feeling. Yeah, there they are. It has a lot of that feeling, but there's actual mechanics behind it. Resources to limit you.
On the horizon.
And I find that actually very compelling. I think I just wish some of the knowledge base was like, hey, where do I get more commanders? Oh, they'll show up with random events. Hey, where do I get more resource extractors? Again, events. Or maybe you have to buy them. Or what is this?
Good day. You might not happen to need a master mason. I can oversee your stone production and improve it significantly.
Okay, so, well, is that just a free stone quarry? So I could tear it up, but maybe we just leave it here.
You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby.
Okay. Let's leave that for a second. That's our iron. It seems like... Wait, no. This is our wood. Yeah, we've got wood, iron, and a couple other things in the area that seem very... very useful, very doable. The main question is... where do I get more wood production? And I'm not sure on that one. I've got another question mark over here. The problem is now that I'm like lost and confused and I'm like, I have nothing else to do. The game's just like, hey, but what if you actually had a lot of stuff to do? And I should be able to warp back to these now, yeah? Yes. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm just going to head back this direction. Anyway, so yeah, out on March 26th. Don't know what it's going to cost, but if you're looking for a incredibly fresh and interesting kind of settlement builder.
A substantial settlement in the distance.
Strategy kind of game. This is super weird and unique, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. There's other factions you can play as well, and I'm still hoping that we get some level of, like, I don't want to say nitty-gritty control, but if you could go up to, like, your settlements.
The settlement has been spotted on the horizon. Perhaps we can take these people in.
And, like, specifically if you could, like, slot down certain buildings that would give area bonuses and stuff, that would be really cool.
Our research post has not been supplied in over a year. We would go apostate and find safety in your group. The Order is fractured and cannot provide for us.
Cool. Okay, so now we have Mancers. I just have to get rid of this one. Because, this is nothing. And is not that helpful. Okay. If I warp back to this, I thought I'd... Oh, I hadn't actually
tower is missing
ripped this one
access
up.
to workers.
There we go. Okay. The main issue is, once again...
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement. You have no available resource extractors.
Yeah, so the problem is we have a Mancer outpost, but I can't build anything until we find those extractors. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. We are getting more question marks left and right, though.
Substantial settlement.
One of these is going to be what I'm looking for, probably. I just have to keep poking at it until we get it.
Stay alert.
Maybe. Anyway, so all this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off.
Greetings from the Mancer-approved biokin.
Chemical stimulants. Okay. Which one of you guys can cut wood? Yeah, unfortunately, one of the starting options gives you extra extractors, and I forgot to pick that option because that would have been helpful. Alas. I wonder if the stone quarryman... No. He's probably hard locked to that. We'll just have to wait till it shows up or something. We are getting constant question marks, so it's bound to show up sooner than later. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.